Show Jumping on Horse and Country is sponsored by Ariat.
Welcome to the Arena UK Ultimate Show Jumping Championships, a week of top-class action with the biggest prize fund in a national competition. £150,000 is on offer here throughout the week in this fantastic facility. And today, it's all about the stars of the future for the Young Riders Grand Prix. Well, I'm joined by Tim Stockdale, who, of course, without being rude, Tim, not a young rider yourself anymore, but you are training some of the young riders here.
That's right, we've got two riders that I'm helping in this competition, Betsy and Clark Glasgow, brother and sisters. And one's going to Oxford and the other one's actually in Cambridge, so they're a bit brainy as well as being good riders.
Does that mean they answer you back when you tell them something they don't like?
No, but they help me out with my big long words. So no.
This is a fantastic venue for a Grand Prix for young riders, isn't it? Because it's got that sort of big competition feel, but with a big prize fund, but it's for the younger riders and the stars of the future.
That's right, and throughout the whole week there's different levels of competitions for both younger horses and younger riders like for this competition, but also it culminates with big competitions, Puissance 6 bars, and the Grand Prix is, like you said, the richest Grand Prix nationally in the UK.
So what sort of advice will you be giving your riders in this competition?
Well, we'll obviously walk the course and we'll try and establish the bits that suit their horses and them as riders, because that's quite important to start with, that they feel very positive. And then we'll start to look at maybe one or two of the pitfalls, or maybe some bits they have to pay particular attention to. But we'll do that secondary, because if you do it at the start, it puts too much of a negative connotation on the round, you know.
Well, I know you need to go off and walk the course, and we've actually been having a look at a course walk with Nick Ward and his daughter Emily.
Okay, we're just about to start walking the course now, so the first thing we need to decide is the approach to number one, which to me looks like as though if we come off the left rein there and approach number one here. Number one's an upright, so not the easiest first fence obviously for you there, and you're jumping into the crowd, so just make sure you concentrate and no casual jump there.
Shall I let her have a try?
Betsy Glasgow, Diamond MHZ. Riding her mother Marjorie Glasgow's Diamond MHZ. Her and her brother have really had a tremendous season based with Tim Stockdale, haven't they?
Yeah, he's doing a good job with Tim. I've seen Clark at a few shows in Europe, and he's really coming on. You know, he's obviously at college as well, so he's mixing both his riding with his college. But
I don't think you can describe either Oxford or Cambridge as a college, Stephen.
A university. This looks a nice horse.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a really nice horse with his ears pricked forward there.
And they're getting so much, all our young riders are getting so much valuable training from the top senior pros nowadays, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I think it's absolutely imperative that they do. You know, the young riders do need, however good they are, they've got to have the top training. Oh, it's a short five there. He would just touch the front.
That's
bar.
another clear, and a very good clear. Betsy Glasgow is clear. They join the party through to the jump off.
Yeah, but that back bar of that going into that double, the last fence, they just touched it behind slightly, but that's the fence that's going to be the biggest problem, I think, on the course.
Join us after the break with more from the Arena UK Ultimate Show Jumping Championships as we continue the Young Riders Grand Prix. So that's round one finished of this Young Rider Grand Prix. Out of the 61 riders, we have 22 clears. I'm just going to catch up with Di Body, the course designer, and find out what she has in store for them for the jump-off. Di, how are you going to make this jump-off tricky and whittle down those 22 riders to a winner?
Well, it's going up, of course, but then they've got the options to turn in and try and do it as fast as they can, and that's the winner then. But we thought we'd made it quite difficult, but they've jumped really well, so that's all we can do.
Because they're young riders, does that make you think about the way you're going to design this jump off slightly more carefully?
No, because they're quite experienced. Although we call them young riders, they've all got really good horses, and most of them have had a lot of experience, so they know what they're doing. They've got good trainers, and so really it's my brain against theirs testing.
We'll wait to see what you get up to. Thank you.
So it's jump off time. It's fasten your safety belts in the Young Riders Grand Prix here at Arena UK. Jake Sowell very much following on in Mum and Dad's footsteps.
Yeah, they were both top riders. There was Andrew, I mean, still rides it, but you know, Jake he's a cracking rider. I think, you know, I think he'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with in the future. He's got a wonderful eye.
Yes, and he had a fantastic time in ponies as well. So away we go. First to go in the jump off in the Young Riders Grand Prix. And he's got it all to do to go right at the start, isn't he? Knowing that the big guns are behind him.
Well, that's the hardest thing of all, isn't it?
Gotta go clear.
How fast do you go?
Clear rounds win prizes, though. You've got to start with a clear.
I think the problem in this course is the big vertical is waiting at the end of the course. You know, if you go too fast early on, it's going to be very difficult to jump that huge vertical, to that big blue huge vertical at the end. So they have to be a little bit careful, otherwise they could flatten their horses out and then they're never going to... This is it coming now.
36.58. Jake Sowell and the Grand Prix van Pommel. So 36.58 is the time to beat. Now James Smith and Tyson Uno. I don't think Jake has left a lot in there.
I think he has left a little bit, but as I say, I think it's not going to be absolute full gallop, because I think the ones that go full gallop are going to struggle with the last fence. It just wants a bit of jump in this jump off.
Isn't that what it's all about?
It is, and it's better for it's better for the young riders, in my opinion.
I think he's quicker.
Still got to jump this big vertical.
30.86, some quicker. What, 6 seconds quicker? Jake landed over that orange oxer in 28 seconds. James was over it in 21, but they flattened over that new fence, that Arena UK vertical.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just keep thinking about that all the way around.
This is James Smith's...
Betsy Glasgow. Mother Marjorie's Diamond MHZ. So still leading the way, it's Emma Stoker, 31.47. And remember, they must be jumping that orange oxer in around about 24, 25 seconds.
Yeah, I think this one's going a little bit wider, trying to be on the safer side. Ooh, a bit close in there. She's going to fit. I find it difficult to get out on one. He's a lovely horse.
He's a big horse, isn't he?
Yeah, look at his ears. He's looking what he's doing everywhere.
27 seconds slower, but still clear. So it's in the money if we jump the last.
Yeah, he made no mistakes there. He's a lovely horse.
Big smile for Betsy, and they go into third at the moment. Marjorie Glasgow's Diamond MHZ.
Look at that.
It's a lovely little horse, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. She gave him a good ride.
Now Ross Underwood's Chopin, Olivia Dales. Jake Sowell really did set a very good standard when he went from the start, and has put the pressure on all the way through this jump off. And Emma Stoker very much in the lead.
Yeah, she really tried. She had a go for it, and you know, when you're really having a go for it, it's you know, they say speed can kill.
But it's very much in the lower placings at the moment, because what have we got? 7 clears? No, 4 clears rather.
Yeah, she
and
was
the
having a
last
real
went
go.
as well.
She was having a real go, but today it didn't work out for her. But there'll be another day for her.
Drops right down with that last pole going down, because the time was good for Olivia Dales and Chopin. What a worthy winner. There is the winner of this, the Young Riders Grand Prix. Well done, Emma Stoker. That horse we'll certainly see a lot more of, the Townhead Tallulah the 5th.
Yeah, definitely. Very careful, nice horse. She gave it a wonderful ride. Let's hope that she can keep the horse and
Jake Saywell went off from the early guns from the very first draw. He was second, Grand Cru Van Panel, Betsy Glasgow in third. Good Young Riders Grand Prix.
Yeah, very good.
Well, here